On September 21, 2022, a routine call brought Chamblee police officer to an apartment complex's pool area in Atlanta, Georgia. The call reported a group of individuals present after the normal operating hours. Upon arriving, one officer engaged with the group and requested them to leave the premises. The situation took a disruptive turn when one female directed her frustration towards the officer, throwing a drink in his direction and further challenging his authority. Officer called for backup. Soon, more officers arrived at the scene, working together to defuse the situation and maintain order.
Man, back up.
I'm right here. I did not
back up.
Stand right here to record what the fuck he's saying. That is not against the law. But this is not. I'm not breaking the law.
I'm giving you a chance.
You can do whatever you want to do. All of this is recorded.
So is mine.
I'm not doing nothing. There goes the rest of the law. I'm standing way back. This is where you told us to stand.
I asked you to stand back.
Hold up. No, you didn't. You
Several times.
We got no bill.
Anyways, what you got?
All right, so about 8:30, resident called and said that somebody was right here. Like pool inside the bathroom. Come out here. Tell everybody to leave the pool. They like, oh, we're not leaving the pool. This, and that. So I walked this way in front of the other girls. She starts coming this way towards me, and that's when I flashed the light. It's dark over there. She's like, don't flash the light at me. So I pointed the light. She takes the beer, throws it in my face. I put her hand in face.
Okay, searching, right?
And they got it. Yeah, they got it recorded. Show them the recording.
No, we can get that camera.
Show them the recording.
We can get that camera.
We don't need a recording. We don't need hers.
That has the full.
I'm sorry.
I know that what's your name?
Lieutenant Caller.
Both of y'all children.
Yes, ma'am.
I know that everybody's out here, but regardless of the fact that I can't say that I necessarily recognize his suit. He came forward a bit aggressive and it's dark outside.
That's
and he came with the flashlight, but the flashlight literally worked for us in reverse. So because the only thing we saw was a light in our eye. So with that being said, we didn't know who this man was to begin with.
Okay.
And I can tell you that this.
So it's a normal reaction to someone's face?
No, it's not. This is the only thing that I can say. The only thing that is this: behavior has to be considered, or at least reconsidered. He was on the scene for about 8 seconds. Within 8 seconds, there was a physical altercation. That is aggressive.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
He's easily identifiable as a police officer.
I'm talking about.
What does that mean?
I approach her.
You get what I'm saying?
I can't listen to 4 people at one time.
Shut up. Guys, I'm literally trying to
officer. He did, and just because he was an officer, he had his light in her face and escorting him because of it.
Okay.
This is not their first altercation.
Okay.
He's seen her before. He called her Uncle Tom, told her to go back to the south side.
So I didn't know his beef between.
That's why I'm talking. Look, yeah. So this really happened.
Yeah.
He called
So that's why you came up like that, because you came up nothing about it. And I'm like, bro, what is it like? Do you know?
Okay, so this is the deal. She's going to jail for. It don't matter what y'all say. She's going to jail for obstruction.
Exactly.
Y'all can get her out of Cobb County Jail. She threw beer in her. There's no starting or ending.
He had a preconceived idea.
Like, when we camera, we can sue y'all because she did not throw the beer in the arm.
Okay.
We can get a bond. Hurry up, please. Hurry up and go. Please go. Write whatever you gotta
Stop
do.
when you're done talking. We're leaving.
I'm done.
Good. Anything else?
Yeah,
But you're afraid no one's stopping you. You need their Will.
No, definitely.
Okay, we done
on the low because you already had an issue with Short came out with that aggression.
Y'all, hey, you're not involved.
You don't have to be done.
Y'all
You
done.
don't have to go anywhere.
I'm asking you done.
No, we don't have to be done. No, it doesn't have to be done. You're just racist, bro. The fuck?
How is me telling you to leave being racist?
Man, if this was a group of white people against him, it would not go this way.
Okay, because you know me well.
I do.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, you're done.
Just face to face. No one hit anybody. Like a flight. That is weak. Weak. Yeah.
Get off your
I just want him to know if we
All right, let's put her in order. Let's get her out of here. We don't need to talk to her no more. Her sitting here the whole time is not helping anything.
Yeah, I want the park manager to come and pull video. That's I still got to get her done.
Okay, let's put her back in the car. We'll get her more from these people.
I had tagged her twice. Not once, but twice.
So you want transport?
Back up, please. please.
Who do you want to transport?
So if you would just back up for me, okay?
All right, just put him in the car. Whoever wants to transport. Flip a coin. I don't care.
I'm gonna bring this stuff up.
That's one thing. I know it's not going to change. It may not change the outcome of the situation. But he had problems. Like yesterday, I didn't even know before. Yesterday, they had a whole altercation. Can I get my flip-flops?
Where are they?
A lot of food.
What do you need by the pool? I'm sorry.
My flip-flops.
Flip-flops, okay.
Like, I understand, like, presentation and walking up and things like that. We were just packing up our stuff, like, leaving out. I'm talking about lift with that ace.
Your friends requesting her flip-flops. So one of y'all mind going to get her for her flip-flops? Her sandals or whatever. She said they're by the pool.
Here, it will be right here. I'm gonna get her sample. What you want me to do? Bring them to her?
No, I'll take them. Thank you.
Literally, his issue was with her. I don't think that happened with our girl. So I'm telling you that, like, when she pulled up.
Your friend gave him yours. So you can work this out.
I'm sorry, what did you ask?
You have a local address? Is that Brookhaven?
Yeah.
When you work next?
Friday.
You want to come in tomorrow and just take warrants on her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably come in tomorrow.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you get them done.
What do you need, sir?
The only reason I want to address one thing, I know it's not going to change, maybe not change the outcome of the situation.
Yes, sir.
But he has pre-trials with her. Like yesterday, I didn't even know before. Yesterday they had a whole altercation.
Okay.
So he came in, and in 8 seconds of him walking across the pool, he was already his hands on somebody.
Okay.
And regardless of, like, I understand, like, presentation and walking up and things like that, we were just packing up our stuff, like, leaving out. I'm talking about within 8 seconds. He walked past me. He walked across the pool. He walked past me. He walked about 4 seconds away from me, and he already had his hands on old girl. Like, but with that being said, sure, maybe he won this by doing whatever, but there was an issue with them before yesterday, and that's why he came in aggressive. That's why his intention was literally, his issue was with her. I don't stay here. I'm over here hanging out with girls. But I'm telling you, like when homeboy pulled up around the pool, he was like, I'm just like, yo, bro, like you're a little aggressive. And then 4 seconds later, he's got his hands around shorty and they tangled up. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
So the only thing I'm saying is, regardless of whatever happened with this, maybe you can consider a little, look into, like, the amount of contact. Like, from the time we're out here, and he wasn't out here and we seen him before. From the time I seen this man to not seeing him, it was about 6 seconds, and he had his hands on shorty. You get what I'm saying? But he came from the opposite side of the pool.
Right.
And she was literally laying there on her laptop because she worked online. And we all laying right here, but we packing up you see our cart right here?
Yeah.
We're just putting our stuff back in there. We're collecting our stuff. We're not out here chipping. We're not out here bugging. He's just like, $500 fine. And da-da-da-da. I was just like, no, bro. And then contact.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I can address. Like, if y'all review at some point, like, contact and the amount of time that it was, and the idea that they were already beefing yesterday, and that there's a whole, look at his face. He's aggressive. Like, he's pressed about it. He's a little emotional about it. I get it. That's y'all team. Y'all can take y'all team. I'm just saying, like, he got what he wanted tonight, kind of, in a way. You know what I mean? It's like if I walk up on you with aggression and then I push you to a certain point to where you swing on me, yeah, sure, I'll get away with it lawfully, but I went in with the intention of trying to offset you. He got exactly who he wanted tonight. That's what I'm saying. Like, only reason I say that is because I don't know these girls that much, but I know that they were literally just talking about the altercation that they had with him yesterday.
Right.
Just like in general passing, like just in general conversation.
Okay. So, thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir.
She was charged with simple battery against a police officer and obstruction of law enforcement officer.
So what's the story here?
Went to go remove her from the pool. They said they ain't leaving the pool. Apparently she was in the corner where it was dark, so they put a flashlight on her. Apparently that set her off. They say he grabbed her arm and the beer spilled. He's saying that she threw the beer on him. And that's when they placed her into custody.
All right.
So